Welcome to Motivation Monday, where we share inspiring stories and have challenging conversations. I believe it is still in vogue to say Merry Christmas. It is only 4 days after Christmas and a few days to the new year. And indeed, I hope that you are doing well wherever you are and that the Lord is blessing you. Now, today's conversation is one of those, I would say, maybe challenging conversations. One of the things that we almost all of us plan for in the new year is this year, I want to stay fit. I want to be healthier. And these are things that we are talking about because we know that health is one of the important assets that we have. You can have a great job, but if you're not healthy enough to attend to that job, then you won't be able to keep it for long. Or you might not be able to enjoy the very things that God has given you. Health is sort of one of those foundational assets and foundational things. And therefore, when we are starting to think about the new year and perhaps even make resolutions, then one of the things that is important for us is to think about our health. And in fact, a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago actually to be precise, we talked about a healthy Christmas, right? And you remember we had the story of George Kimani, who helped us to see what are some of the things that we could keep in terms of nutrition and think about how we can be healthy and resting and stuff like that. Today we take a different angle and we think about fitness. Now, many of us today live sedentary lifestyles. What we mean by that is we tend to be a little bit more stationary. We don't engage in very active, physically exerting work. And because of that, we're not as fit as we should be, right? And perhaps one of your things that you have said that you want to do this year is this new year, it's going to be a new me. I'm going to work out. I'm going to be healthy. And well, in studio, I'm excited to have Lucy Kongo, who is the founder and proprietor of AmaFit Gym. And she's going to be helping us know, well, can I actually stay fit? How am I going to stay fit? So I hope you have a good time as we continue with this conversation. Welcome, Lucy.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
Good to have you too.
All right.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm really excited about this, and I will tell you why in a few moments. But for now, let's start with, first of all, you've been an ardent listener of Family.
Of course.
Yes.
In fact, since it started, the 26 years I've been here.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
You're one of those faithful listeners for 26.
For 26 years.
Love it.
And most recently partners.
Wow,
it has served us that well to get to a point that,
well,
we really want to be partners.
It is a good thing now you're not, it is a good thing now you're not on the other side of the camera. Now you're on this side of the camera.
Interesting.
Karibu sana.
Thank you
Karibu
so
sana.
much.
So who is Lucy? Who is Lucy Kongo?
Lucy is, my name is Lucy Kongo.
Yes.
And married to one gentleman, Joseph Kariuki.
Ooh.
So I'm Lucy Kongo Kariuki.
Yes.
I'm born again. I'm a believer. I have a hope in eternal life.
Amen.
Yes, I strive to see that life after that. Okay.
Yes.
And then I'm a mom to two beautiful girls.
Amen.
A mom of a teen. Respect.
Wait. You're a mother of a teenager.
I'm a teenager,
Yes.
please.
My goodness.
And it's amazing. And the other one is 9 years.
Okay.
She's turning 9 in January.
All right.
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm also a business person. Yes. That's an interesting thing to say now because I've not always been a business person.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where I am now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, some would say that if you said you are 25, they would believe you.
Somehow.
Yes.
By the grace.
Excellent. And maybe that's partly why, it's important for us to have this conversation.
Yes,
right? About fitness. And I don't know about you, but do you think that generally people sometimes don't necessarily do a lot of physical exercise? I remember there were times when, you're either going to the shamba, you're a carpenter, you're doing construction, you're doing what? So we were active, but I think as time has gone by, we tend to do a lot of things seated. We move around seated. In the past, people used to walk, right?
Sure,
a lot.
Yeah,
but nowadays, you stay in a car. You take whether it's a bus or a matatu to travel from one place to another. If you're going farther, you're going on a train or something like that. Do you think that that's something that has changed over time?
I don't think so. And fun fact, let me give you a story. Yes, there's that you're in a matatu, then in the office.
Yes.
And then Nairobi, urban areas,
Yes.
including Nairobi, it has become mji wa mawe. So there's no going to the shamba,
That's true.
nothing. You are just from the house to the car.
That's true.
We were being accused the other day by our teens.
Yes.
We were in a camp somewhere,
Yeah.
and they said, mummies, call them from upstairs to come bring them a remote, which is just next to them. What does that tell you? Yes, we are sedentary people. We don't want to do anything. We
Yes.
don't want to get tired.
Yes.
So I don't think much has changed. In any case,
Yeah.
we are moving towards the worst.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
I don't see it, but we can sensitize people to really come up and
Okay.
think
right.
about their lives now. Think
Now,
about
let
health.
me tell you one thing that I'm actually excited about, because this is more on a light note, but one of those things that I'm looking forward to doing one day is to do that. I tell my child, please come from upstairs and bring me that remote that is over there.
I need to meet
I think there's
them.
a joy that you know.
I know.
For all the work you've put in, I should put you to work a little bit. Just a little bit. Kidogo too. Not too much.
Not too much.
Now, tell us about your journey to fitness.
Oh.
Have you always been a fitness enthusiast? Is this something that you've always done? Are you one of those people who, from the age of 9, you knew that you wanted?
My goodness. In fact, I make a joke that one of those people who in high school, I gave teachers trouble. And they tell you today is cross country. Hey,
yes.
I won't jog, I won't push myself or anything.
Yes.
I'll go hide and then come back with those who ran. And see, the cross country is done.
Yes.
So I've not been like that.
Hey, you've taken me way back. I remember those cross countries. They were torture. My goodness.
That was torture for real, but now I see it in a different way,
light.
totally different way, and I encourage our children to really get involved in those activities.
Okay,
so my journey into fitness has two accounts, like the creation story.
Okay.
One is a brief one, and there's one long one. I don't know which one to start. Let me start with the longer one.
Yes.
So back in 2016, God found it good that to bless us with a second born. And in the journey, throughout the journey, but by around 6 months, I experienced pain I've never experienced before. Those are back pains.
Okay.
And so I went, that one saw me being admitted in hospital for quite some time. But there's nothing much they would do because, yes, I'm expectant. And so they could only manage the pain, but tell you what, anytime, we manage it for 4 hours and then it comes back. But I later, by God's grace, I was able to come out of hospital, but I was told one thing: you have to start physiotherapy. You have to keep yourself. It's only that they call them muscle spasms. That just my muscles are weak. And now maybe adding into the pregnancy, I think it became even worse. So I was confused because, how do you want me to exercise? Yet I'm here heavily laden.
Expecting from the Lord.
Expecting from the Lord.
Yes, a bounty.
Exactly. And so I was also working. I was in corporate then. Before I was a fitness professional, I went to school. I went to school. I hold a bachelor's degree in social sciences. So that aside, but I have a reason why I'm mentioning this. And so after I went, so I started searching for physiotherapy. The hospital I went to, well, it was far from where I worked. I worked in Hurlingham, and so I was doing my hospital visits in Westlands. So I realized I can't be able to go to Westlands. I have to find a way near Kilimani or near Hurlingham so that I'm able to do my physio and then go to work. And I did fearfully because I trusted the doctor, but fearfully. I mean, this Kamzigo I'm carrying has to go through the whole term and whatever. So I went, I finished my 10 sessions when I'm still pregnant. And then after I finished, I said, I'm taking a break. Of course, physiotherapy you only have 10 sessions at most. So when they should, you should experience improvement. If not, maybe they advance how to go about your treatment. So I finished and I was well. Okay, baby came, let's say January 2017, but then my back problem never went away.
It continued.
Yeah, it continued.
So it was not just because of the pregnancy.
Yes, exactly.
There was something else.
Yes, remember it was mentioned my muscles are weak, so they're not able to really support me. So I went again to hospital, and then again I was told I have to do physiotherapy. What? Then
and I hear physiotherapy is not necessarily the most pleasant and pain-free.
Yes, yes.
It is painful.
Yes, it's painful.
Yes.
So this second time I went to, no, it's the same, I think it's the same time. I must be confusing something, but yeah, it's the same hospital I went. And when I registered myself and I was told physiotherapy, you'll go there, I was shocked by what I found. I never expected what I saw.
Okay.
I went, and at the door, it's written gym. I'm like, no, I came for physiotherapy.
Yes.
Not,
I didn't come to a gym.
I didn't come to a gym.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, yeah, you're not lost. That's where you're supposed to go. And then by there, I entered so confused. Like, yeah, this is where you're supposed to go.
Interesting.
And can I tell you, Ted, I found those equipments, those machines that are found in the gym. The adductors, abductors. All these cables.
You will tell us about those.
Exactly. And I'm thinking, okay, well, sawa, but there's another place. There were curtains there, and then now that's where the painful comes. Because that's where the massages and all those things happen.
Okay.
I was really shocked. I was really shocked to find myself in a gym. In a hospital environment.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And then interacting with people there, people came with, but the place was full. Most of the time you have to report very early, otherwise you won't get a slot. Yes, you'll miss a slot. So the place was so full and interacted with so many people, young and old. Really? And mostly the complaints were more of arthritis. The same issues with my back issues like myself. Others is accidents, so they are recovering from accidents. And this got me. Like, okay, I'm here in a hospital gym because there must have been something I missed.
Yes.
Right?
Interesting.
Meaning, if I had done it before, if I had taken care of myself before, I don't think I would have been here.
Yes.
And tell you the truth, that's where the passion, the urge, the thing to just start a gym was conceived in me. Okay. I'm like, okay, if I can help someone, before the doctor tell you exercise, just come, let's work out together. Yes. And then I think you'll be how do I say it? You'll be that English is running away. It's running away from me.
Yes.
But it's you improve the quality of your life.
Okay.
Exactly. It came.
Yes, it has landed. It has landed.
Yes. So ideally that's how it started. I did my sessions. I finished the sessions, but again I realized I was told I have to keep going. But so what next? I can't keep going to a hospital gym.
Yes.
And last week, I think I'll keep mentioning this. Last week we had a camp with our teens again, and we were going through the book of Esther, and we learned about the God of providence. He's not just a God of coincidences. Interesting enough, when I was after the dilemma I am in, so what next? I didn't know I'll be able to manage I've never been to a gym even before. No, I never thought it's a thing for people like me. By the way, I thought it's for rich people. Sorry, but...
And we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Exactly. And so I don't want to use the word coincidentally, but that day I think that same week I went to church, and guess what was on the AV announcements? There was a fitness program coming up.
Yes.
Like how?
In a church?
In a church.
A fitness program in a church?
A fitness program in a church.
Okay, okay.
And there were charges. But if I check how much I've used in the physiotherapy and what, I'm like, wow.
It's way less.
Way less, way less. And I think if I'm not, but I was probably the first person who signed up for this program. And I asked God really to allow me to do this because I truly needed it. I knew I had a job to maintain, but now timings were not really, but there were 2 sessions, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, being a mom, school going kid, being a wife, all those things just have to work together. So the program started. And God of Providence, I knew nothing about fitness. Nothing. But I had a few things that I carried from my physiotherapy, because they used to tell us these problems come from the way you bend, like, do you call it day-to-day way of doing things? The way you bend, people don't really know how to bend. Si tunafanya tu fogodari. Let me use that.
The Greek word is fogodari.
And so there were those things. But when I landed there, I met an amazing guy who's been my mentor in fitness. Let me just mention his name is Victor Adimo. He's been my mentor in the fitness world. And let me tell you, people didn't the same way. I think they were thinking like me, but probably because me, I was being pushed by the pressure of my back has to
get better.
Yes. We really we were the two of us for like a whole season. But tell you what that did to me. He taught me all the techniques of how doing squatting. You just don't squat. There's a technique to it.
You don't just squat. I mean, see everyone knows how to squat. There's a method.
I know, there's a technique to it. There's a technique. And so that time, I took that time to learn all those techniques and do them better. And the urge, this passion continued to grow. And he molded me, really, that God placed him there for me at such a time, for that a season. And tell you what, I think even my career started changing on
even like what you wanted to do with your life.
Even what I wanted to do with my life. And I realized like now this becoming like a calling to me. And that's where my purpose is.
Excellent.
That
So let's segue now then into, so you're saying that, is this now your profession? Is this what you're doing now?
This is what I'm doing 24/7. I'm a Fit Pro.
Excellent. So tell us about Amafit.
Before I tell you about Amafit, can I tell you the second account?
Okay, yes, the shorter one.
Yes, the shorter one.
The shorter one. Go for it.
The shorter one.
And do tell us, did your back problems go?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, even before I get there. So when I joined this fitness program, interestingly, I had this lumbar corset. There's a corset you're given medically. It's called a lumbar corset. It's supposed to hold you together so that when you move, when you bend, it's holding you together. Somehow it used to lying to you that the pain is not there, but it's there. But at least it used to help me, especially to sit, because I was in administration. So in admin, you sit a lot. There's not much of movement and what. It's on calls. Hello, hi, how are you? Okay, fine. That was my life then. So it helped me for sure. And so for some time, I had that. I worked out with that lumbar corset. And with time, I had to let it go. And for years now, this has been a journey of 8 years, Ted.
What?
Yes, this has been a journey of 8 years.
And the pain just went?
I no longer experience the pain anymore.
You know, I want to speak to the audience just now a little bit, our viewers and our listeners. And I'm wondering if you have a similar story or something like that. Maybe you've had to go for physiotherapy for things that, maybe a back problem or a knee issue or something like that. Do tell us, send in a message on 0786 316 316. That's our WhatsApp line. or you can go to our YouTube page where this will be broadcasted and just leave a comment there. Tell us your story. Share your story about perhaps something that you've been trying to manage, and whether perhaps if you, like Lucy, went on a fitness journey and it actually did and make a huge difference on that, right? We'd love to hear your story. So please, let's get texting. Let's get into the chat section of our YouTube page where we'll be broadcasting this. We'd love to hear those stories. Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
so now, and I know we still have a couple of minutes to go on break a little bit. And I want us to even just do maybe some demonstrations, because many of us perhaps will find either, number one, when you think about a gym, and I want you to talk about Amafit a little bit. When you think about a gym, you think, hey, first of all, pesa bwana. You know, it is very, very expensive. And personally, I have been to some gyms in Nairobi, and you know, it was not very, very cheap, to be honest.
Yeah.
But number two, sometimes it's just the timings.
Yes.
You know, you just wonder, like, sometimes life is so busy. You're living, you know, you're living very early, and you're also coming back a bit late, and then you have responsibilities. You know, you have children. For those of us who have fairly younger children, you know, just getting them ready for bed and stuff like that. By the time you're done, you know,
you're done,
in a sense.
for sure.
And maybe you can help us with that. Like, what are some of the things that we can think about, you know, when it comes to fitness? Is fitness a thing for only those who go to the gym? Or is it something that can be inculcated or, you know, sort of embedded into our existing lifestyle? Yeah.
You're mentioning more of the barriers that really come with the fitness,
yes.
and yeah, time for sure. Time constraint is one of them for sure. Finances for sure, it's constraint, but well, God has provided so many ways that we can get engaged into fitness. Let's start with time.
Okay.
We have 24 hours.
Yes. Believe it or not.
Believe it or not, you have 24. But even as I say this, let me disclaimer, I also think sometimes I need 36 also in a day.
I know.
In a day.
Yeah.
But even when you are in the office, mostly those affected are the ones in the office. And like people who are at home, they may complain, yes, they are tired, but for sure they are tired.
Yeah.
But imagine, thank God for that moment you are in the house running around. That's your workout for the day. You are better than that person who went to the office, sat down, has been behind the laptop and all that, and behind the and at the phone. But who is in the office, there are simple exercises you can be doing in the office. The discretion of your behind your desk, just behind your desk. Yes, behind your desk. So you don't have an excuse, really. You don't have an excuse, because there are simple exercises that you can engage yourself into, because the more you sit, and that's why you find most people in the office, they tend to have some interesting posture. Interesting posture, because mostly you're either like
you're leaning, you're probably typing like this.
Yes, maybe the seat is not good. There are people who just love to sit. There are people who truly love to sit. Even that 1 minute break, even to take a bio break.
Yes.
It's a whole story, because they don't want. We need to change that narrative. This is coming new year to 2026. Let's change that narrative. Prioritize movement. Give yourself 30 minutes you are seated. Take a 5 to 10 minutes stroll around the office. The same way I said I will encourage companies, organizations. The same way we provide an amazing boardroom. Let's also just a small space. You don't need a big space. Just a small space for your employees, where they can go stretch out. It is good, because why? It affects how even their output, their productivity, their mental health, their decision making. So I would encourage companies, organizations, please take that up. It's very important for them. So when you said about financial constraints, yes, gyms can be expensive, but they are not expensive when you think about it. Because I can imagine on a Sunday after church, you probably go to an eatery joint. and not a kibandaski, right?
Yeah.
Not a kibandaski. Yes. And you can spend that same amount there in a day. But I'm charging you, probably you come to my gym, I'll charge you for 4,500 for a whole 30 days.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
I mean, look at that. Do the math. Yes. Do the math. Yeah. And this one, at least, when you do that, most of the time you are eating on junk, because it's Sunday. We call it cheat day.
It's a cheat day. Except that you end up cheating every
3
days out of 4. 3 days out of 7.
You're cheating.
Out of 7, you're still cheating.
But at least I'm giving you 30 days, even if it's for 30. I always say 30 minutes are enough focused workouts.
Wow.
Enter into a gym, just put your phone aside. That's the other thing that I see with so many people. You go and just you want to take pictures and what. Honestly, you are eating on your time, and it's the quality of the exercise, of the workout, and somehow it's also boring for the trainer. You're always on phone. Me, I want you to get the best. I want you to get the best. So. Yeah, I don't think, but anyway, if you can't afford that, for those who think really it's expensive, there are those who really can't really afford. There are exercises you can do that are cost-free, and you don't need any equipment.
All right.
Yes.
Excellent.
You can skip at home. Hata ile kamba ingine, unajua kama hata ile kamba ya mbuzi.
And you can even what was it called, by the way?
It has a name.
I think it has a name. But yeah, even that you can just use.
Yeah, you can just use that. Your body weight is enough. Okay. You may think that I'm going to the gym because they are dumbbells. You know, they also look good on you. When you're squatting with a barbell, it looks good. Exactly. And when you take a photo, post it on people
are like, "Kumbe, you're serious."
But you can't carry your own body. Body weight fitness, it's also, in fact, the best.
Oh, really?
First, carry your body. We've realized that people can't carry their own body.
Oh, wow.
There are exercises, I don't know if it's the best time to...
So we will come back after this. We'll take a short break because I do want you to maybe demonstrate for us. Some people might be thinking, okay, yes, first, I don't have access to a gym. 2, I don't have time. But maybe there are simple things that we can do just to stay fit.
True.
This episode, we are talking about New Year, New Me. Perhaps you have already planned and you have goals for your health and your fitness. Well, we have Lucy Kongo, who is the founder and proprietor of AmaFit, who is helping us to think through these things. How can we stay fit? Because indeed, your health is important. Without your health, there's so many things that you cannot be able to do. You cannot serve God without your health. If you're constantly sick and you're unable to, just serve God, you cannot be there for your family. If you're not healthy and if you're not fit, you cannot go to work. There's so many things that we cannot do, and that's because our health is actually important. So we're going to take a few minutes break and actually thinking about also our mental wellness. So let's listen in and we'll be right back after the break. See you soon.
We normally say it's okay not to be okay. Your small challenge in this situation could be a big challenge to another person. So it's okay to talk to someone. It's okay to tell them how you feel. And so it's okay to stand up for yourself and say, you may see my challenge as a small challenge, but to me it's a big challenge. You stand up for yourself. Also being confident of yourself and standing up for yourself and fighting for yourself can really help you to navigate through that challenge. So the support system is very key. Remember to talk to someone, and someone who can support you, not someone who can sympathize with you, because sympathy can pull you down. Sympathy can destroy your confidence. But someone who can encourage you, validate your feelings, walk with you the journey, listen to you. Sometimes you just need someone to listen, not to really tell you a lot of things. You need someone to help you understand the situation that you're going through, validate that it's not easy for you. Because when you talk to someone and say, this is what I'm going through, and they're telling you, that's a small thing. Why are you stressing yourself about that? It can be very discouraging. You feel like it's not right for you to feel the way you're feeling. Another thing is positive self-talk. Talk about yourself in a positive way. Remind yourself that you're important. You are your own sometimes. You're your own cheerleader sometimes. You don't have to wait for someone every time to cheer you up. Wake up in the morning morning, look at the day, be grateful. Positive attitude is drawn from being grateful. Gratitude attitude is very important. Are you grateful about the life that you are living? Are you grateful with even the challenge that is at hand? Because you can turn your challenge to be a point of growth. You can grow out of it. You can develop your life out of it. If only you look at it in that way. But if you look at it as a finishing point, you'll be finished. So it's more also on our mindset. How do we think about issues, and how do we navigate issues? How do we respond to that situation every time they come? Finally, when you have spoken to someone, you've sought maybe the support system, things are not working, it's always okay to look for therapy, a professional therapist. Go for therapy, seek counseling. It's okay. Actually, counseling or seeking help and therapy is a point of strength, not a point of weakness. I know many people sometimes feel like if you go for counseling now, you are now a weak person, or you don't have the resilience, or maybe you're not okay, you're mad. No, those are the myths of what people say normally in the community, but it's not true. Counseling is a strength. When you are able to come out and speak up and seek therapy, it means you are strong. It means you also a very confident person. So it's okay to seek help. It's okay to go for therapy whenever you feel like you can't navigate more. And it is okay not to be okay, but it's okay also to navigate that space in a very healthy way. Healthy coping mechanisms, not destructive mechanism. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Welcome back to Motivation Monday, where we share inspiring stories and have challenging conversations. And today's conversation is an important one. We're calling it New Year, New Me. Many of us, I'm sure, have fitness goals, have health goals. We want to be healthy because health is a foundational aspect of our lives. Without our health, there's so many other things that we cannot do. So, how can we look forward to 2026 and expect and hope that we will be healthy, but also work towards it? And we have in studio Lucy Kongo, who is the founder and proprietor of Amafit Gym in Zambezi, who is helping us to think through these aspects of fitness and health. And we'd love to hear your story. So please do share. What have been some of your challenges that you have encountered before? What are some of the things that you have been barriers for you? And what have been some of those wins, perhaps in 2025? And what are you looking forward to in 2026 as you look forward to being healthy indeed? Because without your health, indeed, there's so many things that will be out of place. All right? So I'd like us to continue with this conversation, and one of the things that first I'd like to ask, is there a connection between your physical well-being and your mental well-being?
Nice, thank you. My second account.
Yes, all right, that takes us to the second account.
My second account on this fitness journey. Same time back then, right. I can remember when one day I'm just seated in the office. It was just, WhatsApp is not so old, right?
Yeah.
And so a friend of mine started WhatsApping me messages. But those messages were very interesting. They were just accusations, allegations. Allegations.
Yes.
Wow, nice. Praise God. Yes. And so they were, and then it was like a whole hour of you don't even have time to defend yourself or anything. We are friends now, by the way. But that one really affected me that day. My heart, I could feel like it's pumping from outside of my own body. And my head was so, I don't know what to say. It was, I felt like it's bursting. And that moment, I didn't know what to do because I'm in the office. I don't even know who to tell and what I'm going through. Really, I was distraught completely. And the only way I thought I would, I don't know, maybe I think God just gave me this wisdom. Because I realized I can't even take a matatu. At that point, I was not okay. I decided, I was working in Halenga. I was meeting my husband. He works in Westlands, so he used to go with the car because really that traffic, all that, I better take a matatu and connect. So I realized I'm not able to take a matatu today. I'll walk. To be sincere, I was fully formal, even the shoe. But I said, I'm walking. I don't know how, but I just want to walk. I just want that moment alone to reflect, to think what is happening. And I started. I walked from Hurlingham through Rose Avenue to Dennis Street, I think it's now Kenneth Matiba Road, State House Road, Arboretum Drive, Ring Road, Kileleshwa.
Wow, that's some several kilometers.
Yes. Then it was far, by the way, because I was not used to that. I never thought like walking can be a thing for me. Remember the cross country?
Yes.
So I walked in my heels and to Westlands.
What?
By the time I was in Westlands, tell you the truth, my head, I was better.
Wow.
I could think clearly. I could see where all these things are. That thing had stolen my joy, but I was able to explain to my husband what is really, otherwise I don't think I would have been able to, but I was, even my emotions and that's when I realized, I think fitness is medicine.
Yes.
Fitness is therapy.
Wow.
Physical fitness, mental fitness go hand in hand.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's fantastic. And that's really good to know, because a lot of people sometimes are battling with stress. They're dealing with so many issues. Life is hard. The economy is difficult.
Sure.
And perhaps just taking a walk might actually help for us to do better. So even in 2026, I'm hoping that many of us can consider just doing these small things that Lucy Kongo is helping us to do, so that we can be able to live healthier lives, even mentally.
Yes.
Now, I want us to talk about a couple of things. Number one, you talked about posture. Those of us who maybe end up maybe sitting a lot, you work behind a computer, or maybe you're in the office or something like that. Is there a posture that you should avoid and one that you should keep?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me start by saying your spine. Your spine should not be. We tend to slouch up a lot.
Yes.
Eventually, you stand up and you feel, your lower back is hurts,
Yes.
So you always need to support your lower back. When I sat, I knew I'm always so conscious by where I'm sitting. If it was not comfortable, I would have asked, I need a pillow here to support my back, because I know that is also a trigger for such a thing. Another posture, I mentioned about how we just lift things.
Yes.
We just lift things, assuming this is my phone, and you just,
you just pick it up.
Yeah, just pick it up.
Yes.
There's a technique to it.
Oh.
You are supposed to slightly bend your knees.
Okay.
Slightly bend your knees, and then.
All right.
Yeah.
So, and that is to ensure that the weight.
Yes, you distribute the weight.
Okay.
Your spine is all aligned.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Most of the time, take care of your spine, because that's where everything is connected. Your nerves and everything. Our bodies are a system.
Interesting.
So you really have to, but the spine.
Yes. You have to take care of the spine.
You have to take care of
You talked about a couple of exercises, simple exercises that we can do.
Yes.
Do you mind demonstrating for some of us who,
are you allowed to stand, by the way?
I will sit for now.
You will sit for now.
Okay. You know what? Let me stand. Let me stand. Okay.
Stand.
All right. I have cables here, so I have to be careful. But give me a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. We can stand.
You okay?
For now, yes.
Okay.
All right.
You already did that mistake, but well.
Okay.
But I understand it's the cables. You know, you are like this.
Oh, okay.
But imagine this is enough exercise.
Standing.
Just the way you have done.
Really?
Just do that 10 times.
So sit down.
Yes.
And stand.
Stand up. Yes.
Sit down. So you're in the office. You sit down. And then you stand.
Up, yes.
Okay.
Sit down.
Very interesting.
Count at least, have 10 of them. Yes.
Okay.
That is one exercise.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
You can be still.
Yeah.
To the edge of your seat, at the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
You can just stretch your leg out and in. Take the other one out and in.
Okay.
Another one out. Just count them in and out. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Then you come to your hands. Yes. Your hands, you can just take it up.
Lift them up.
Yes.
Okay.
And down.
Okay.
Take them forward and back.
Okay.
Yes.
It's actually, it feels good.
Very easy, by the way. And you'll be sweating it. Just count. In no time, you'll be sweating and you'll feel, okay. And when you do that, it's very good because it helps with circulation.
Okay.
And so avoid clots. We hear so many people of late with the clots and all that.
And Kwanzaa, there's something, I think it's called a pulmonary embolism.
Exactly.
That is it's when the clot travels.
Exactly.
If you had it in your foot or something like that, it travels, and sometimes if it gets to your lungs or your heart, it's very dangerous.
Yeah, so when you exercise, at least it helps with the blood circulation.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
It releases the muscle tensions, the stiffness of your muscles, and also at the same time, it improves on your energy. Yes, improves it. And also, exercise, by the way, prevents injuries.
Yeah.
Yes, they prevent injuries.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
So it's good. Stretch. Just stretch, stay there. Roll your, what do you call, ankles.
Okay.
Change direction. Then again.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Come to your neck, roll your neck, clockwise counter.
Okay.
Yes. Hata ukisikia utasikia right?
That's true.
Yes.
Sometimes you hear all the bones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can put weight on one side like this. Here.
Yeah.
Drop your head. So your hand is the weight.
Okay.
You'll be stretching this part of your neck.
Yes.
Then change this other side.
Okay.
Push it again. You can take both hands. Again, put that weight to your head, drop the neck.
Yes.
Your whole neck is exercised.
Interesting.
Yeah, they are simple, but
my goodness,
if you don't know,
I actually kind of feel better.
Exactly. You can't. I can't. If you don't know, I'm like, I can't. I'm not able to go to the gym. But no, God has provided all these things for us. Yeah.
You know, it's so interesting, and thank you so much for that demonstration, because indeed I think many of us don't know that we already have access to, you know, like, and you talked about using your body weight to just stay fit.
Yes.
And I'm sure there are many other things also that we can even check out online and stuff like that. Exercises is calisthenics. I know I've heard that word before. I do not know what it means, but I think it has something to do with, you know, using your body weight also. Is that true? Is that correct?
Yeah, it's more of mobility and flexibility. It's the same thing we have said, but it's we have done, but that is more of stretches. Yeah.
Okay.
Using your body weight. There are people who may not, because of maybe an injury or something, so you need to be assisted with either blocks or something. But yeah, it's more of stretches. We believers have an issue with stretches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but but really, you need it. You need stretches. You need stretches. Stretches is part of taking care of our bodies.
Absolutely.
It's part of fitness. It's like you can't just say, I can't warm up because warm up is stretching. I can't cool down because there are also stretches because of the connotation, or I don't know. No, for you, when you're doing it, reflect on the word of God. Reflect on the things God is doing in your life, you know? Yeah. I
want to ask a question.
Yes, please.
That I believe is on the minds of many.
Yeah.
And at this point, in fact, I need to dress up properly and maybe ensure that you know I'm keeping this.
I see where you're going.
You might see where I'm going with this.
Yes.
Some people may be asking, there's this thing that just refuses to go called kitambi.
I got you.
And I'm wondering, first of all, is it possible? Because you see, for many of us, what we do is we have a six-pack, okay? We have a six-pack, but what we do is we protect it with a layer of fat, you know? Because it can be stolen.
Yes,
you know, it can be stolen. You need to be very careful.
Yes,
you know, in
has
this
to be
Nairobi, anything can be stolen. It has to be secure.
Yes.
So you protect it with a layer of fat, right?
Yes.
But every once in a while, you want to remove it, and you realize it's not as easy to remove it. So first, I have two questions. Number one, is it possible to remove it? And number two, how do I remove it? And at this point, let me inhale. Because, just,
so,
gentlemen, please focus on our, and even the cameras, please.
Interesting enough, that's the hardest part to train.
Oh, my
yes, that's the hardest part to train.
That is a bit disappointing to hear.
I know.
Yes.
But I will ask only one question.
Okay.
What is on your plate? What is on your plate?
Wow.
It starts there.
Okay. What you're eating.
What you're eating.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So you can't just eat junk. You can just eat wrong. Then come blame us that you are not really helping you achieve your goal.
Yes, yes. Because there are many people who've been working out for the last 5 years, but it is not showing.
Yeah, as a fitness trainer, I'm supposed to supplement what you are eating.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So check what is on your plate, then we work on the toning part of it.
Okay. So
there's so many exercises that you can do for that. Even body weight, you don't have to go to the even body weight. Okay. It's only that, so is it piga mateke huku? But anyway, it's not about piga, but they are interesting, exercise. By there I can demonstrate. Please do.
Please do. This time I will be seated. But
yeah, just sit.
Go right ahead.
So otherwise, you may even do things that
and I don't want to
you don't want that. So
go for it.
Well, in that position, let me just fix this.
Okay.
So in a standing position, this is hands behind your ears.
Okay.
You can see.
Okay.
This is just enough for you. Let it, for a start, if you're starting, I know it may reach here and you can't go. But otherwise, ideally, let it
touch your
and don't arch your back. Exactly. Okay. So just
standing straight.
Standing straight. That is one. When you want to work out your obliques, you can do this. So this one is lifting on the side.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Even when you're seated, can I give you one when you're seated?
Yes.
Here. Yeah. And then at the edge of your seat, bring your.
Oh wow.
You can. So exactly. Yes.
I like that.
Engage those muscles.
And you're using your body weight. You don't need equipment.
You don't need any. Yes. Wow. Even like a stool can do. I mean.
Interesting. I like that.
Yes. So there are so many. You mentioned something. You can go online, find the. All those materials, but there's only one danger in that that I experienced myself, and I thought, it's good for people to know. It's good. Watch what they are doing, follow along, but the technique. That's where we fail, because they are not explaining to you what you're supposed to do. Okay. And eventually, I've received many people who come and say, I have an injury on this side. And okay, so how did we get here? I was doing workouts at home. I was watching YouTube, and that's where the problem came. Because you need a trainer to tell you this is what you need. The technique, remember,
is important.
There is a technique for everything. It's very important. Otherwise, you'll be nursing an injury after that.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so you don't just do things because they are being done. Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
My goodness, I've learned so much in such a short time. And thank you so much. And maybe before as we start to wrap up the conversation, tell us now about AmaFit. How did it come about? Of course, you've told us about your fitness journey, how you started with your back pains, you went for physiotherapy, then you realized, wait a minute, I can also work out. If I'm going to a hospital gym, I can also work out. And you met somebody who became your mentor, and you started out on this fitness journey. Tell us about AmaFit.
So AmaFit came up after all those stories were done. After the back pain and what. Remember, I conceived something. I need to help people now. You don't need to wait to go to hospital and you are told, no, your cholesterol is high, no, you are at the onset of arthritis, so and by the way, all these things are reversible. They are reversible, doctors say some things we experience is because of the choices that we make. And so AmaFit came, and you see is it my mantra?
Yeah, mantra or slogan.
It's slogan, fitness with a purpose. Okay. My purpose is to see, let's honor God with our bodies. It's not just lifting, it's not just pushing, but every rep, everything we do should honor God. Looking good is good. By the way, the six-pack that we are hiding, it's very important, but ultimately it should bring God glory. And you mentioned something that when you are fit, you are able to serve. You're able to serve your family. You're able to serve your church. You're able to serve the community. You can't do these things when you are not in good health.
Yeah.
And for me, I looked at, I have tried many times. Okay, I used to see, but that was not God's timing.
Yeah.
But when it was God's time, He made everything beautiful for sure. And so on September 15th, we opened our doors for Amafit gym,
yes.
and it's a gym with a difference, because all this time God took me through 7 years of training how to connect faith and fitness.
Yeah.
It's a gym with a difference, because for us, you won't find those. There are gyms that will discourage you because maybe the music is really out of place, which is.
That's the other thing, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes you and that's what's popular.
Yes.
So if you're a believer,
yes,
then you go to somewhere and I beg your pardon. The music you're listening to is not very wholesome.
Exactly.
It's not upbuilding. So you leave there feeling, okay, I've been built up physically, but I feel like I'm torn down spiritually.
True.
Wow.
True.
Okay.
So for us, it's a gym with a difference for sure, because even the music we are playing, even the trainers know that we are not going to conform for sure to the things of the world.
Wow.
For market, that's not our yes, bills need to be paid,
Yes,
but we
yes,
don't
yes,
need
yes.
to conform. God will pay the bill.
Yeah.
It's His bill.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Wow.
So yeah, Amafit is there.
Excellent.
It's an amazing place.
So it is where? Located where?
It is located along Nairobi Naivasha Highway,
Yes.
just after Zambezi.
Okay.
So we are at Total Zambezi,
Excellent.
Total Petrol Energies Zambezi.
Okay.
Yeah, right there you'll find us.
Excellent.
Yes.
A number of us may not have access to that gym and stuff.
Sure.
Do you have anything that maybe is serving people? Do you have any instructional videos or whatever, perhaps? Or maybe that's something you could look into?
Yes, that's something I could look into for sure. It's something I'm working on.
Excellent.
Yeah, so maybe soon I'll be out there.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Looking forward to that, because I think there's a lot that people are struggling with sometimes, some health challenges that, and I like what you said, and I want to zoom in on that a little bit as we go back. And I think this really ties again with a conversation that we had about 2 weeks ago about a person that had cancer. Yes, and was able to reverse it through nutrition. So I can imagine the combination of both nutrition and exercise and fitness should be able to help us. And I guess it's also, in a sense, we are going back to how things were in the past. Because remember, in the past, we used to eat mandoma and guache and cassava, and we're just eating boiled food. We are not really like deep frying everything and stuff like that. And then also we were very mobile. You know, and sometimes by there I actually envy people who, you're going to the shamba, you're doing this, you're actively moving. If you're in sales, you're moving from place to place and stuff like that. And there's a beauty to it, because I like what you said earlier, prioritize movement. True. Because that's what you end up doing, right? So even when you're talking about nutrition and you're talking about fitness, it's really going back to what we used to do before and how our parents sort of maintained this for a while. And so you talked about fitness can even be able to maybe like reverse some of these things.
Sure.
Maybe just say a little bit more about that.
It's how I saw the patients back in that hospital. Okay. And even my mom, by the way. My mom was at the onset of arthritis. She also started so I don't know who took after who. Yes. So I don't know if I'm a fitness because of all she's been. Yes. But she has reversed that for sure.
What?
Yes, with exercise, for sure.
Like she had early onset arthritis?
Yes.
And through fitness?
Yes.
She's been able to reverse that?
Completely.
My
completely.
Goodness.
I've also, even at the gym, by the way, we are 4 months old, and I've experienced those testimonies. People coming and tell me, but then, I couldn't even put my hand at the back like this. Yeah, but now I'm free. Like that now for us, that's the joy. That's the joy, because that is what we want. We want you to be useful for the kingdom, even though we have not been promised life without disease or death. But before that time, before God takes us home, are you useful? Are you healthy enough? My mentor likes to say, and I think you mentioned it, that health is wealth. You can't be able to really go to that work. You can't look for that money. Even for the new resolutions, my people. I know saving is also one of those resolutions we do. But if you're not taking care of that body, you're not able to make that money that you want to save.
That's true.
So prioritize.
Money will be going towards medicine, will be going towards tests, will be going towards these things and stuff. And some of these things we are learning can actually, they don't have to be. Like we don't have to be unwell in a sense in the first place. Like we could actually like reverse some of these things, eliminate some of these things, prevent some of these things.
True.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like thinking in categories, and so I'm trying to sort of summarize everything we have said, and then you can tell me if there are other things that you think we should be on the lookout for. So number one, I think, and I'm not mentioning them in any particular order, but of course you talked about nutrition, and that's important.
Yes.
By the way, according to you, what is good nutrition?
Good nutrition, I know we have grown up knowing balanced diet,
yes.
The proteins here, the carbs there,
yes.
But I think for me, one is even how you eat. You can eat anything, but not junk food, of course.
Okay. Yes, yes.
But the way is, you know, in Greek we used to say, "Irioshiake merera."
Please decode that for us.
Yes.
Decode
that. So that the ndomas, the guashes, they are good, they are simple carbs.
Yes.
But how are you even eating them? Because that is also part of nutrition. Our stomachs were not made for just eating. All the time you are eating, snacking there. And even we do that to our children, sadly. Now I'm learning though. Uji sai. An
hour later.
I hear, you know. So we also need, how are you doing it? You don't have to really eat those 3 meals in a day. Eat when you are hungry. Yes, 1 or even 2 meals a day are enough. Are you hydrating enough? Are you hydrated? Because also water is an issue, especially for men. I'm sorry to say.
Interesting. Okay.
Please, in the office, prioritize movement by going to the dispenser. Take some water. Take water is
drinking.
not just taking. I was about to do something interesting.
Yes.
But it's you know that? Sip your water.
Take it slowly.
Take it slowly. Mindful.
Yes.
Mindful of it. Take it slowly, sip it, finish. It will give you another time to go and that way you have exercise. So for me, good nutrition is even how you are eating. But yes, balanced food is good, but have proteins, prioritize proteins as well, because proteins, as you were taught, what do they do? They repair and then build the muscles.
Build muscle,
Exactly. You also need carbs. There are people going without carbs. It is not right because they are energy giving food.
Yeah, you
but
need energy.
How much are you taking it? Even you can't work out if you don't have energy. You'll faint.
It's true.
Yes, you'll faint. We'll end up calling ambulance.
It's very true.
Kumbe ninja.
Yeah, ninja. Something you could deal with. So of course, good nutrition. Prioritize movements. Hydrate. You know, don't be very stationary in terms of like. You can use some of those, and I really like some of the simple exercises that you've shown us that we can do even in the office. You know, and I think you've also just talked about stretching, which is good for our muscles. By the way, my own personal little story is, I think in my 20s I used to be very, very, like I was into fitness, I was a cyclist, I would do many kilometers and stuff like that. But then in the 30s, usually the responsibilities grow, you know, and so you find yourself maybe with a little less time to do some of those things. And one of the things that checked in was the back pain. You know, so that's something I'm actually like now still working towards. And so I think you've given me actually very solid handles to start thinking about how can I get rid of that. And I'm looking forward to that. So I'm hoping also for a new year, new me. You know, in 2026.
Let me mention something. Don't overdo things. You tend to get to there and you want to touch every machine in that gym, or you want to do, because you want a quick fix. No, we don't have quick fixes in the fitness. We don't spot train in fitness. See, just want to finish this. No. We don't do those quick fixes. We don't do sport training, and then it's a journey. Fitness is a journey. Take one day at a time. Believe in yourself. Believe God, because God is also concerned with our health for sure. He is concerned with our health.
Excellent. I love it. Thank you so much, Lucy. You have been such a blessing today. And thank you for having this conversation with us. If people wanted to visit the gym, if people wanted to just get in touch with you, how can they do that?
Come to the gym. We are at Total Zambezi.
Okay.
By the way, pin yes. that drop.
Total Zambezi.
Yeah, Total Zambezi.
Yes. On the socials, can someone reach out to you?
Yeah, on socials, it's Amafit.
Okay.
Gym.
Yes.
Amafit Gym.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Contacts if...
Yeah, sure, if you'd like.
My phone number is 0723 338 021.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You can get in touch, and thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. I hope it has started something in you. I hope that you are challenged. That's the, the goal behind this conversation, is to challenge you to really take seriously your health, so that indeed in the new year, it's going to be a new me, a new you. All right. And so may the Lord bless you even as you consider to do that. And thank you so much for being a part of this show. We love it when you tune in, and we love it when you consider to be a partner of this ministry that we are doing here, because we want to ensure that the whole gospel reaches the whole world and addresses the whole person. And so you can be a part of the family that is keeping this family, on air and keeping Jesus on the airwaves. You can donate to the paybill number 316, and the account number will be your phone number. Or you can use our cooperative bank account, that is 0113 600 799 100. That is 0113 600 799 100. The account name will be TBN Family Media. May the Lord bless you indeed, and I hope you have a happy new year as we step into the new year. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord cause his face to shine upon you. May he give you his peace indeed, and may his countenance be upon you. And in the new year, let's be healthy. New year, new me. See you on the other side.